Oh, good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. Today is now Tuesday, June 10th. My mother would have been her birthday, and my niece's birthday is today. All right, well, it is at 8:30 in the a.m. out here on Arizona time, which is Pacific California time, so I'm 3 hours behind all y'all on the East Coast. So I've been up for a couple hours now, but I called because my appointment's not till 1600. And then a lot of these loads, it does say it could be a penalty of up to $250, blah, 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 if you're early or late or whatever. So I called the broker, or the agent rather, and asked, listen, if I'm going to sit in the truck, I'd rather sit at the shipper. I want to see if there's any kind of penalty if we go to this place early and check in. She's like, listen, I think you're the first one to do this load for these people. So let me give them a call. Let me contact them, and I'll call you right back. I'm like, okay, great. So she called back shortly, just not too long, 15 minutes after, and said she contacted the people. They say all their requests, they don't mind you coming in early. They just request that you come in after lunch. Apparently, they got a bunch of trucks in this morning, and they are just swamped. So I'm going to leave here. I'm only about 25, 30 miles away from the place, so I'm going to leave out of here around noon, check in there 12:30, 1 o'clock, and hopefully I can get loaded the 3 hours early. So we'll see how that works, because this trip goes to Findlay, Ohio, which is 1,900 miles or so. I'll knock a couple hundred out today, and six. Today's Tuesday, so Wednesday, Thursday. My appointment is not until Saturday at 8 a.m. That's a live unload, and then I go down to get my other one, my California load. So I don't know. We'll see how it all works out. But I do plan on stopping at Indianapolis Schneider OC along the way to get this shit finally out of the truck, so I can close out that exit checklist and get my escrow back. So, or whatever's left after the fuel and the tolls that I had coming out. So anyhow, that's the plan. We'll hang out here for a couple more hours. I'll hop on with the homies and see what they doing. What's that group called? The YouTube homies with Fidel, D, and KO. So yeah, that's the plan. Thanks for being here, guys. I really appreciate all the support of the channel. I say all the time. I don't want you to feel like it's just a script. It's meaning. Thank you so much. So let's see what the trucking world has in store for us today, shall we? Y'all, I've been here for an hour and a half. I still got 2 more in the gate in front of me. I don't know what the hell check-in process here. I mean, it's now, I got here like right at 1 or so. No. What the hell? I don't even know what time it is. What time did I get here? My bad. I've been here like 45 minutes. Yeah, I got here 12:45. But I've only moved up 2 spots since. I don't get what the check-in is. There's a big sign right there. I just noticed on the shack. It says safety vest required, so I just had to dig it out. I haven't worn it in a while. So hopefully we get to check in and get the hell loaded sometime before midnight. I got 2,000 miles to go. This is Tuesday afternoon. I'm only running 8s this week, 8.5s. I got to keep my hours so I can run recaps so on that California trip. So if I can run steady for 8 hours a day, that's fine. I can do 500 miles in pretty well. So numbers wise, I should be okay. But we know how variables go and traffic, construction, wrecks, and all that good shit. So we'll see. All right, y'all. I've been here at 3 o'clock. I got the call, so go ahead and get in door 13. Back to the door 313 or 3 o'clock. 3:50. I just felt the first fork truck enter my trailer. So I don't know what's going on. Fork truck, forklift, whatever. I don't know how long I'm going to be here. Right now it's 3:50. I'm looking at where I want to go. It's taking me 17 north up into Flagstaff, then 40 straight across, and then Oklahoma 44, St. Louis 70, 70 all the way into Ohio 75 north. That's the route. 1,964.3 miles. I was looking at how far I wanted to travel tonight. There is a place, a Flying J in New Mexico with 450 spots off of 40 in Jamestown, New Mexico, which is on the opposite. Oh yeah, way before we get to Outgrease, right? It's kind of just outside of whatever. It's over there. But I've been here bullshitting with just KOD and Fidel in our group chat. It's been here bullshitting this whole time. My battery's got a charge, so phone's got a charge, so I got off of that call. Now I'm talking to y'all, so coming here early after losing an hour in the freaking gate, or the wrong gate, that didn't help. But I'll probably drive till, I'll get to Flagstaff, I'm sure. There's a Flying J and what's that, Winslow? There's a Loves in Joseph City, TA2. That Loves only got 58 spots. It's Flying J there, 200 miles away. It's got 146 spots. So we got Sun Valley. Question is, how far am I going to go? Probably just a couple hundred miles. Then I'll park it. And then that'll give me Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I gotta be careful on my time. I gotta manage my time properly. Otherwise, I'm gonna run out of time on that California load. I can't allow that to happen. So I've got to be very particular about my time. But we'll see how long this takes, and we'll move forward from here. Stick around, you'll know. All right, so I noticed the light turned green, and I went to get out. This little chick pulled up, scared the hell out of me. Because I wasn't sure the process. I saw the light go green. I was getting ready to walk inside and grab paperwork, but she walked out. Said, I'll pull your chocks, you pull ahead. Because they have to sell it for you. And I got a bunch of the V8 Fusion energy drink cans, skinny ones. And I was talking to her, I was like, you see those TikTok videos, right, where people open up a door and they start falling out? That's what I'm worried about going across 70. They got it plastic strapped and they got little cardboard, whatever, we'll see. But a couple things I got to do, because I did go ahead and put in the macro point because I got a message from Mercer saying do it. I got to put information in on this load. Dispatch loads. Waddle, Arizona. Go down here to departure. We got to put in the bill of lading, which is 9977509. All right. Yeah. My initials or signature. Total pieces. Total quantity 263,700. Oh, nope, they ain't gonna take that many, so probably total pallets 25. Is that right? No, that ain't right. Maybe. Number of pallets 25, 470. Yeah, it's got. Yeah, it's got to be. Whatever. And the seal, which is 8613777. 8613777. And submit. And voila. We are now leaving on our way to Findlay, Ohio. Now let's see. Let's get 1100 advanced to us. Just because. Alright, boom. Pull for KC out in Buffalo. Nice. Alright. Okay. Now we got to do the micro point thing, which is right here. This load here, view, and I haven't clicked departed yet. Why are you saying I departed? Because this is, I guess it's linked into, okay, I guess it's automatic. Okay, if you say so. All right, we'll close that, and now trick a path. This goes up here. Sorry, this is just real life shit. Let's just hit go. Let's just hit go. We're going to drive 17. We're going to drive until we decide to stop. So let's get to getting. Man, I tell you, this has been an absolutely beautiful, beautiful drive. I just saw a truck back there off a dirt road, like an old red muddy clay road. It looked like it was stuck. There's no way, there was no exit. He made a wrong turn. I was like, what? Like an old edge of an old farm. But I was just thinking, because we're right now 5.2 miles from Flagstaff to where we hit 40. And all the road footage that you've seen has been from Phoenix to Flagstaff. So, I'm not sure how much of it I'm going to take off and just put it in. I'll take pieces of like I always do. Take off the laptop and then delete the rest. But there's also elk warning signs all up and down this road. And I recognize this road. So I've been on this road before. I had to be with company with Schneider. And I remember I was out west there for a couple of weeks because they got me out there to San Diego, went to Utah. And I don't know, did I have to come down 17 at some point to go from like Utah to go like back down through Vegas and all that? I don't really remember. I just don't know this area. I thought this was my first time on I-17, but it's not because I recognize a couple of different things. Maybe I was on my way north to Utah. I don't remember, but I was thinking I got a question for you guys. You know this camera, since I got it. This KO and I both got the DJI Osmos Pocket 3 at the same time-ish. And we started, it's a 4K camera. And we started recording in 4K, rendering in 4K, and actually uploading our videos in 4K. Now, the question that I have is, how many of you actually are able to watch the video in 4K? I know 4K streaming on your phone or tablet or whatever is really, really intense. And I don't know, I don't think I can watch on my 5G connection with T-Mobile, but I don't think I can even stream a 4K video. I lower it down to 1080 or I keep it on auto, and I think the highest most of the time I do is 1080 on mobile. Now, if you're at home watching on the TV, sure, probably no problem. 340A, we got about 3 miles. So, I mean, that's my question, is how many of you can actually watch the 4K video? And if you can't watch the 4K video, what do you watch the video in? What definition? Now, of course, when you go to YouTube, even though I upload a 4K video, it's got different options you can choose to best fit your service needs. And that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm like, if most people can't do 4K, but they can still do 2K or whatever, then what I might do, just for sake of time, is I will still record in 4K, but I'll downgrade the render quality to about 2K and upload it at that resolution. Now, it's still higher than 1080 and 720, but you can still adjust the levels. What that'll do for me is, one, it'll lower the render time of the videos. Again, I will still record in 4K, but I will just lower the render size. It'll still be that crisp, really crisp footage, but the file size will be smaller, which will increase my render time, and then that will make that file size even smaller, which will increase my upload time. So, I want your input on this. Can you watch 4K? And if you cannot watch 4K, what do you normally stream at? What resolution? And like I said, I'm thinking about just lowering it down a little bit just to save on time, but still keep the same quality. That's my question. All right, we're coming up to the 40 interchange here in just a little short of Flagstaff. No, actually, we're actually in Flagstaff limits. And we're going to hit 40 east and go, 115 miles from Phoenix to Flagstaff. So we're only going to go a little bit further. We're at 643 right now, so I'm not sure how far we're going to go, but we're just going to keep on going. But please, answer my question. I'd appreciate it. All right, we just stopped at the Flying J in Winslow, Arizona, about 200 miles west of Albuquerque. Now, it's 7:38 in the p.m. My buddy, his family right now, they are in Albuquerque. And across on mine, maybe I'll just go hang out with them. No, they're on their middle of their family vacation. They went to the Grand Canyon, visit some crater. Now they're in Albuquerque, playing the casino, and they're heading. He just told me he's heading out in the AM to get back home tomorrow. So I'm not gonna go at 220 miles. Before hours to get there, and it'll be 11 o'clock. And like I said, I gotta conserve time over the next 8 days just to make sure I have enough time for all the miles I gotta run. So, but I'm here at the Flying J. I'm gonna go into Denny's. I'm gonna grab me dinner. I haven't had it since breakfast. I'm gonna grab me a meal. I'll put a picture up or two or three or whatever I have right here, and that way you see what I had. I'm probably just gonna build me one of them custom Grand Slams. Usually about 6 eggs, a couple orders of bacon, a couple orders of sausage, and that's it. I'm on my carnivore, right? But I think tonight I'm gonna get a salad. So salad, then that, what I just said, probably, maybe, I don't know. Then again, the other night I got a big old 3-meat cheese omelet and I had 2 hamburger patties, and that was good. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but whatever I get, you'll see. You've seen it already. But anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me today, guys. Really appreciate all the support you guys show me. I'm going to go ahead and call it a night, go have dinner, get a shower. Get a shower tonight, and because it was hot and I was sweaty, so I got to get a shower. But thanks so much. I love you. Have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow.